Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my Love to Project Pan Finish 14 by February 14th update to share with you. This is my second update that I've done. I did this with Bethany from Glamour with Grace, so please go and check out her video down below. We're trying to do our updates together, so I'll try to have a link to her second update so you can go check out her progress, check out how she's doing. Also, if I haven't seen your video and you've done this challenge, I would love if you shared it with me down below in the comments, so that way I can go and check out your video and we can support each other and help encourage each other to use up what we have. I also wanted to just quickly mention something. For project pans, I want to do the empties in the project pan. That way my empties videos aren't super long. So as I use up my project pan items, I'm going to do the review in the project pan updates. I'm not necessarily going to keep them all to the end, like the final update, to show you all the empties. I'm going to kind of get rid of them as I go, and that way it's not going to be a super long video at the end of the project pan for the finale, and then also my empties aren't going to be like 25 minutes long. I'm going to get started with the Carol's Daughter Dry Oil Mist. This first one was in Vanilla Petals, and last update I wanted to concentrate on this one, and I used it up completely. I'm so happy. This is where I was intro, first update, and then completely finished off. I liked this scent, but I think I like the Sugared Violets a little bit better. This retails for around $6.99, $7.99 at TJ Maxx. That's where I bought both of these. This has a very powdery vanilla scent, which isn't really my thing. I like sweet vanilla or even slightly musky, but not powdery. I just felt like this was really powdery. I got sick of the scent. I loved it at first, and then eventually I got kind of sick of it, and that's why I was trying to use it up. That's why I put these in the project pan, because they've been sitting around for a while and I knew that they needed a little encouragement, a little nudge to get used up. But I don't think I'd purchase the dry oil mist. I think I'm going to stick with lotions from now on, just because I think that lotions seem to be a little bit more hydrating for me. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't a favorite for mine. For me, I wouldn't repurchase this. And this is where I am on the Sugared Violets. This was intro, first update, and then second update. So you can kind of see I haven't really done a whole lot with this one, but I've really been concentrating on using up the Vanilla Petals. So hopefully by next update I will be completely finished with Sugared Violets. For my Giovanni Natural Mousse Air Turbocharged Hair Styling Foam, this is where I was intro, first update, second update. I'm actually going to be tossing this product out. It smells like cigarette smoke when I put it in my hair, and it didn't used to smell like that, so I think that it's gone bad. I don't want to be putting something that's old or, you know, has gone bad in my hair. This was $3.99 at my local drugstore. I looked online and you can find it at like Walgreens and Walmart for around $7 or $8. The pump was broken on this, so I found that to be a little bit annoying. I had to manually pick the pump up after each dispense of the product. Was that the right way to say it? Dispensing of the product. I'm not in love with it. I don't think I'd repurchase it. It did create a nice little curl to my hair when I would scrunch up my hair and diffuse my hair, but I feel like other products do that just as well. And this was a little bit of a crispier hold, or a little bit, I don't know, it made my hair feel a little bit crunchy. So that's where I am with the Giovanni Mousse. But I do have this Kerastase Nectar Thermique, and I just put this on before blow drying my hair. I'm going to replace this product with this one, and I started it mid-month, so this is where I was, and I've been using this a ton. So this is my progress where I am now. So I feel like I'm doing really well, and this is just a neglected product. It needed to be used up. I'm glad I'm going to be getting more use out of it and hopefully be able to finish it up by February 14th. I have two fragrances that I've been working on, and this first one I used up completely. It's the Lancome La Vie Belle perfume. I really love this. I've already purchased a backup during the 20% off sale, but if you purchase it full price, 1 ounce retails for $62. This was where I was on the intro, and then that's first update. And then second update, it's completely empty. I'm really happy with my progress. Love that scent. It's really a nice scent. If you have never smelled it before, definitely I suggest getting a little sample, testing it out. It lasts a really long time on my skin, which I love. Not all perfumes stay on my skin, and this one, it just seems to last really long. I really have enjoyed that a lot, and I'm happy that I used it up and got some good use out of it. This is the Pacifica Sandalwood Solid Perfume. I like that Pacifica's more of a natural brand. This is where I am. I hit pan on it. Yay! I've been using this a ton. I was traveling for a couple of weeks, and I got some really good use out of this product, so hopefully we'll see more progress on that next update. I lumped two foundations in as one for this project pan. This first foundation is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in Light Sand. This is where I was intro, first update, and this is where I am right now. and I was using a toothpaste dispenser to kind of push the product down, but I've reached the point where I have to just squeeze it out, and I had to take that off, but that's where I am right there. I don't really like that foundation very much. This next one, I like the foundation. I've completely used it up. It's the Revlon Nearly Naked Makeup. It's in 120 Vanilla. I put this in so that I would definitely use it and use it up. This is where I was for the intro and then first update. For the rest of the product, I just flipped it upside down and then used it like 3 or 4 times. Sadly, I think this is discontinued. 1 ounce retails for around $8 or $9 is what I paid for it a couple of years ago. I looked online and I found it for varying prices from anywhere from $6 to $10 at different retailers, but it was like random shades. There wasn't one retailer that was selling the whole shade range, so I think this is discontinued, sadly. I really liked the coverage. I liked that there was the SPF 20 in it. Yeah, and the color match was really good. Probably the best color match that I've gotten from a drugstore foundation, so I'm sad that this one's discontinued. I completely used up the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Lip Gloss in Maverick. I really liked this color a lot. I like the formula. A full size is 0.15 ounce, retails for $18 at Sephora. It's made without parabens, sulfates, phthalates, synthetic fragrance, dyes, petrochemicals, GMOs, and triclosan. It feels hydrating, but then you also get that glossy look. I really like the color, especially for this time of year. This is where I was intro, so it was almost completely full, and then first update. There's probably like maybe 1 or 2 uses out of it. I did take the stopper out of this. I love the color. I have a backup of this, so I'm really happy. It's just like a little mini backup, but I'm really happy that I have another one of these because it's a really enjoyable product. For my Maybelline powder, I feel like I'm doing pretty well. It's the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder, and it's in Light 45. This is where I am. I'll try to insert some pictures from previous, like the intro and the first update, so you can see where I've come from and where I am now, but the inner ring right here is where I was intro, first update, and then now the second update. So slow progress, but still progress. For my Benefit Watts Up sample, it's looking really melted and kind of leaning off to the side, so I'm not gonna hold it up to the paper, but I did mark it on the paper. So this is where I was for the intro, first update, and this is where I am now. Very consistent use on this one. I think I can finish this one up by February. Probably not by next update. I'll try, but probably not by next update, but I am happy with my progress there. And then the Rimmel Scandal Eyes in Nude. I've been using this as an eye base. I don't really like it in my waterline. I don't like the effect that it has, just for me, but this is where I am right here on that third line. I think that I could probably do a little bit more use with this one. I haven't been using it as much as between the intro and the first update. I was using it a lot more, so I think I need to reach for this a little bit more. My La Metier de Beauté lip pencil in Rouge. I have pretty consistent use for this one. I like the color of this quite a bit. It's a little tiny bit drying, but it is a really nice product. I'll do a swatch for you so you can see the color on this. But it's very wearable. I'm wearing it today and I wore it with the Buxom, and they're completely different colors, but I feel like you can kind of meld them together and make it work. So that's my progress on the La Metier. And then my Buxom Big Healthy lipstick in Milan, and I didn't know, this is in the color Milan, I didn't know this was a sharpener. One of my friends here on YouTube, Melanie from Mr. Kong's Mom, did a video on these, and she was like, oh, there's a sharpener at the bottom, and I was like, I had no idea. So I'm doing well on this. I'm really happy with my progress. A little bit more from my previous updates, so that's where I am there. I feel like I'm doing better than between my intro and my first update. I've been wearing this quite a bit more and enjoying it. It's probably not my favorite color. I like the formula. I feel like they last a while on my lips, but it's probably not my favorite color. It is more like a fall color, and now that we're going into winter, I don't know. I'm still gonna wear it and I'm still gonna try to use it up, but it's not my favorite shade, so maybe I can layer it with some other products and make it work a little bit better for me. And then Bite Beauty Rhubarb. This is a high pigment pencil, and this was a deluxe sample. I'm doing really well on this. I've been working on this quite a bit. So, I only have a little bit left. Hopefully I can use it up by next update. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm going to work really hard on that. But pretty consistent use, a little bit more use compared to the intro to the first update. I feel like I have a little bit more use, but I enjoy this a lot. And sometimes I use this even as a lip balm because it is really hydrating. Here's a swatch of Bite Beauty's Rhubarb, and then there's the lip pencil. And right here is the Buxom Milan swatch. So you can kind of see the difference there. I have quite a bit of progress to show for my Too Faced Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner. This is in black. It is a really nice eyeliner, very, very soft and smooth, great for smudging out, and I also really enjoy this on my waterline too. But this is where I am progress-wise. So intro, first update, and that's where I am right now. I only have about an inch left because this bottom part is actually like a little smudger. So I only have about an inch left. I'm gonna try to use up this little inch by the next update. So hopefully I'll have an empty to share with you next update on that product. And then my Tarte blush. And this is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Doll Face. I don't think you'll be able to see any progress here, but I will insert some pictures so that you can see where I was in the intro, first update, and then where I am now. I'm using this almost every single day. Whenever I wear blush, I wear this. So yeah, hoping to see a little bit of pan. That was my goal, is just to hit pan, not to use it all up. But hopefully see some pan. I am using it a ton. I think maybe I should try multitasking with it a little bit, but that is my update, my second update for my 14 by February 14th. Again, I'll have Bethany's channel linked down below so you can go and check out her update. I hope you're doing really well. I'd love to hear how you're doing. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.